Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's layout, we are doing a 12 by 12 layout using the beautiful Simple Vintage Life in Bloom by Simple Stories. I have pulled a chipboard piece from the chipboard frames. I haven't used any of these yet. This gorgeous paper is named Celebrate Life with this great wreath. So I haven't decided if I want to, I might fussy cut some of this out like on the bottom and kind of have like a little tuck motion, because I love this so much. I thought about cutting it out too, don't get me wrong. But yeah, this definitely has to go in my album as such. So I also printed my photo black and white just because it was taken in her classroom. So like, you know, the walls are all rainbow, but it was a time for Mother's Day where we made a keychain together for Mother's Day morning. It was like muffins and mimosas or something. And then I pulled out all of the ephemera bits I have, the foam thickers, and then the title pieces and the chipboard. Not sure how we're gonna go, but I just pulled it out because this is what I have left, and I definitely want to use this collection in my scrapbooking. So let's get started. Feeling how this is gonna come together, because I have used a few of the die cuts, but that's why I got 2 packs. I'm still fresh with some. So we just got to select a title and some butterflies and embellishments. This might come together rather quickly because the frame and the way the paper is do a lot of that work for me. So let's get started. Okay, so as I had mentioned, let's start kind of cutting out the bottom portion of this wreath. I'm going in just with an X-Acto knife on my self-healing cutting mat, and I do this in this like bottom like right section, and then I also do it a little bit on the top right section as well, just because the frame was so big I wanted it to overlap in front of it in both corners that it meets with the wreath. And I like this effect. This was definitely nice to do. So you can see how I have it there. And let's just situate our photo. Now, to fit this frame was simply a 4x6 photo, and it worked out perfectly. So I thought they always looked bigger, like they needed a 5x7, but a 4x6 fit perfectly. And I do intend to use the rest of the chipboard frames. I just have to get around to making all these layouts now too. So of course I want to use the florals, and I'm loving like having maybe 2 locations of big bold clusters of them, because at this point I still haven't decided on a title, but it comes together rather easily as well. When I'm putting all these flowers around too, I guess I'm also trying to make sure it's balanced a little bit, you know, that like that left side and the right side, so that there's just balance overall, because the wreath already dictates where things are going to lay, which always helps. So the rest of it is simply just kind of getting it to look the way you want, and the more the merrier in my opinion. So I did take the chipboard piece that says, this is as life is beautiful, which is great, and then I take a foam foam sticker too that says happy memories, and I just layered them together. I also popped up the chipboard piece as well. And I did pop up a lot of these flowers so that there's more dimension and interest and texture across the page, which worked out good. And actually, after making this layout, I like used the last of my self-adhesive foam board or foam sheets. So after this layout, I definitely went to like Walmart. Actually, I think I picked it up at Michael's for another pack of it. I can't believe I went through a whole pack of it throughout this course of maybe a year or two. It lasted quite a bit. So then I went ahead and just like bent the leaves up of some things, and then also bent up the butterfly wings. Then to add more interest to this layout, I go ahead and use some sequences from Spiegelmom scraps. This one first is Tumbleweeds, and the colors work perfectly with this layout. So I go around the whole wreath and then just add a little bit of twinkle and shine all the way around. It really turned out good. So this element of the sequences works perfectly. And then for the purpley areas, you'll start to see me use another sequence pack called Beautiful Bouquet, and I will leave them both linked down below in case you two have this collection and want some similar colored sequins to enhance the layout. Tumbleweed definitely is the green and the blues that they use, and Beautiful Bouquet will definitely help the purples. Okay, everyone, that will wrap up this layout. This is beautiful. Like, you ever do a layout and you're just like, that's yummy. This is yummy. I don't even know what to say. Oh, and you know, before we even go any further, well, I have to get better. Let's date stamp it. And then we are done. So this was for Mother's Day, which was what? 14th? God, I don't remember what Mother's Day. That date's fine. It's the 14th. I think that's when Mother's Day was. So that way I get better at keeping track of my things. So good. Okay, and the sequins pack that I used for the purplies was beautiful Bouquet along there, and then Tumbleweed was a majority of what's here, because as you can even see, like, obviously it's twinkles, but it like is this, it's the exact color palette as the background paper, you know. Okay, guys, and don't get me wrong, look, this is, I remember I bought 2 of these ephemera packs with the flowers. I took the big one from here still, so that was the only one that's missing from here, but I have used the entire thing on the layouts I've done so far. So I'm so glad I bought 2, because I bet you I could not even find another one. If I tried to, it's probably sold out, but maybe I should try, because this really is a beautiful collection. And do you see how I have all that dimension too? And I bent the little butterfly wings up. Oh, yummy, yummy goodness. And it was a Mother's Day photo, like I said. So good. All right, I will leave the links for the collection down below. Oh, I just touched the gold. And the 2 sequence packs down below. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Give this video a thumbs up. And until next time, everyone, bye.